Kate's crew, welcome back to E-Life with Kate, your go-to space for everything buzzing in entertainment, lifestyle, and African pop culture. Today, I've got a seriously loaded gist for you from the past week. My name is Kate Adeogun. Now, from Big Brother NAIJA 10's fiery lineup to Burna Boy breaking Billboard records and a $3 billion shake-up in African media. Let's dive right into it. Alright, first up, season 10 of Big Brother NAIJA has just kicked off and it's already bringing the heat, right? With the theme 10 over 10, 29 fierce housemates were unveiled, 15 female and 14 male, promising a roller coaster of drama, ambition and raw personality. But we'll see how that goes in the coming days. So, this year's winner will walk away with a jaw-dropping 150 million naira. The biggest prize since the show began in 2006. But that's not all. New twists were announced by the host Ebuka Obi-Uchendu, including the weekly HOH battles, Monday title defenses, and impact player votes, making strategy more crucial than ever. Like I said, we'll see how everything pans out in coming days. Moving on, Big Brother NAIJA alumni Tacha Akide is trending again. Not for fashion this time, but for the fire. In a no-holds-barred Twitter thread, Tacha called her generation of Nigerians the dumbest and most cowardly, also slamming the Japa trend and calling out the youth for abandoning the country instead of fighting for it. So Tacha said, "We blame past generations, but at least they fought for something. What are we doing? Visa queues and vibes." That's according to Tacha. And she also cited the NSAS protest as a brief moment of courage that fizzled out, urging today's youth to stop being keyboard warriors and start taking action, like start making real change. And she added by saying that our government learned that we only trend, we don't last, and that's why the government keep winning. Now, I know, yes, she moved to the UK. Yes, it's ironic, but honestly, does she have a point? Should we stay back and fight for the country instead of, jackpine? Let me know in the comments. Alright, moving on. Let's talk about the African media industry. In a historic move, Canal Plus has acquired full control of MultiChoice Group, including DStv, GoTV, and Showmax, in a $3 billion deal that is shaking up the African media industry. Now, with over 14.5 million subscribers across 50 countries, Canal Plus plans to build a multilingual media empire blending French, English, and Portuguese African content. And they are backing it with a $26 billion investment, that is about $1.4 billion, to support local jobs, stories, and diversity. So right now, Canal Plus controls SuperSport, Africa Magic, and more, which is signaling a new era of Pan-African storytelling. Moving on, now in a major boost for Nollywood, Kava, the first global streaming platform dedicated to African cinema, has been launched. Backed by Inkblot Studios and Filmhouse Group, Kava is designed to amplify African voices and stories, launching with over 30 premium Nollywood titles and new releases weekly. And I particularly love this one. I'm super excited for this one because there are some movies in the cinema that we were unable to watch it and then it got out of the cinema. So having Kava now makes us, have access to these movies that we probably missed while they were in the cinema. So it's a good one, no doubt. Now, according to Chinaza Onuza, this is where technology meets our culture, and it is more than content, it is connection. Sweet stuff. Now to the story that got everyone talking in Nollywood circles. Veteran actor Yemi Solade just dropped a hot take, and some might say a truth bomb. I belong to that school of thought, actually.
Me, I'm senior to Pete Edochie now. Started acting before him. He's older than me. Yes, I was 17 in 1977. When I returned to Nigeria, I first acted 77 as the youngest actor. And I've done 48 years and I'm still standing.
Amazing.
Now, let's unpack that, right? According to Yemi Solade, he started acting at just 17 in 1977, before Pete Edochie even stepped on a professional set. It says he repped Nigeria at a world festival as the youngest actor at the time. And here is where it gets spicy. Yemi claims that the Yoruba sector of the industry, folks like Herbert Ogunde, Baba Salah, Ade Afolayan, that's Kule Afolayan's father, Dr. Ola Balogun, were making cinema long before the term Nollywood was even coined. I agree. I'm not even going to lie. I totally agree with that. He mentioned that they were doing celluloid and stage to video recordings before anyone even picked up a camcorder. He also mentioned that the only reason other groups are now seen as pioneers is because Yoruba filmmakers did not document or brand their work well enough, which, you know, some sort of way allowed others to own or control the narrative. So he said, and I quote, "They embraced media, we didn't. So they claimed that they started everything. But those of us who were there, we know the truth." Interesting. Honestly, is not wrong, right? Because Yoruba cinema has very deep roots. And I really think that this is going viral because of the name Pete Edochie that he mentioned. I mean, we know how we feel about Pete Edochie, right? So because Pete Edochie is older than Yemi Solade, we feel like, oh, what does he mean? Is he trying to shade Pete Edochie? But do you really think that it's a shade to Pete Edochie? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe it's just setting the record straight. What do you think about that? Now, on a final note, Burna Boy just made Billboard history again. His new album, No Sign of Weakness, debuted at number 200 on the Billboard 200, making him the first Nigerian artist to have 5 albums hit the chart. I know, yes, it's Billboard 200 and it's number 200. It is what it is, but he made it to the chart, right? And he has also earned another platinum certification in the US, adding to his growing legacy. Now, featuring legends across genres, Burna Boy's album is making waves globally and he is not slowing down. And guess what? A North American tour is coming next. Alright, that's all for today's roundup on eLife with Kate. This one I call my highlights and entertainment scene from the past week. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kate Adeogun. Now don't forget to like, drop a comment, share and subscribe, and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any updates. I'll see you some other time. Bye.